I I was talking about it in two different streams today. So I feel oh snap. Oh snap. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm looking at the inside of my Streamlabs interface right now, and I'm still in the window where I'm seeing a horizontal output and a vertical output because I was doing dual streams today, and now I don't know if I'm recording like that, so I don't really know what's gonna happen right now when I send this to an MP4. So I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up and corrupt the file or anything. But anyway, I already talked about it in two different streams today. And if you were there and you already heard me going on and on about this, I apologize. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to be redundant. But you already know the news is limited these days. Apparently the UFC Apex has been I don't know if you could say renamed. It's had an addition to it. They're still calling it Apex. I believe it's the Meta Apex or Meta Apex, or I don't know. I don't know if people were joking. I heard some people say Meta Apex or Meta Apex, Meta Apex. I don't know, but it's the Meta Apex, and it's along the lines of you know how it used to be the Staples Center for the Los Angeles Lakers, and now it's, gosh, it still hurts me to say it out loud. Now it's the crypto arena. I mean, why they have to give the Lakers? And maybe you don't know this, the Lakers was my team forever. And I mean, these days I'm not that much into basketball, but, you know, Shaq and Kobe era and Kobe. And I was just a Laker fan forever. It's like, why do they have to give them crypto, man? Give crypto to give it to like the Wizards or something, bro. Why are you going to do the Lakers like that? And, anyway, that's pretty much what they're doing with the Apex right now. It's one of those partnerships where and I guess we've yet to see how that's gonna come to fruition, how that's gonna manifest. But from what we've read, and I read the article earlier, and I think I left the window open, so it'd be pretty convenient if I still had it here. It was yeah, here it is. Dana White said for the first time ever, fans could come to the Meta Apex and experience UFC fights with interactive VR, AI, and wearable technology. I can't wait for fans to see it. So he's pretty much telling us that it's going to be like a ride at Universal Studios. It's kind of like when they're talking about the White House event and they're saying, okay, they have very, very limited seating, obviously, on the South Lawn. And there's some kind of park across the street where they're going to put big old TVs. They're going to put big screens. And at that point, why go? You could watch it on a screen at home. And now they're talking about the Meta Apex where you could show up and put on AI technology, VR technology. What are they going to do? You come in and they're going to put a headset on you? It's going to be like a ride at Disneyland. Maybe you could feel the people's blood and sweat just stream all over you. Maybe if the dude does, you know, some spinning stuff, maybe he throws a spinning elbow and the other dude bobs and weaves and ducks. Maybe you're going to feel the elbow in your mouth. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to have some kind of sensors. I don't know if you're going to be able to leave the events feeling, you might leave the event feeling sore. You might have to go to the doctor the next day. You might get a broken rib vivaciously through one of the fighters because he got out of the way or something. I don't know. I don't know what the expectations are, but they're messing with something that's supposed to be raw. It's supposed to be stripped down. It's supposed to be unpolished. That's what fighting is. It continues to baffle and amaze me that the people with any kind of power whatsoever don't seem to realize how beloved the early UFC was. People miss it. People miss pride. People miss soccer kicks. People miss groin shots. People are down for some, Maybe not every fight, maybe not every round, but people are down. They're open to some infrequent biting. And they're getting further and further. It's like I keep saying, it's like judo in the Olympics. It's like taekwondo in the Olympics. We just keep watering it down. And maybe they'll point to sponsors. How do you expect us to get sponsors with this human cockfighting? How do you expect us to maintain relationships, professional relationships, if we look like UFC 1? Well, bro, who's buying the products? Who's shopping with these companies? It's the consumers. The consumers. The fight fans, the viewers, the audience, they prefer it. They're the ones that prefer it. Aren't the suits always so out of touch? They ruin TV shows, they cancel TV shows, they're always catering to the wrong thing. They keep remaking the same movies over and over. There's no more originality. All the content that people actually want to consume gets phased out. Are we going to be watching UFC events and see people in the audience wearing VR headsets? Are they going to be sitting in a room where there's a cage with people fighting in it, but they look like that one dude from Star Trek: The Next Generation? You know how he has that thing across his eyes? Or maybe there's not going to be any fighters at all in the cage. At that point, it's going to be like Thrill of the Fight, that one, Meta Quest game or whatever. Why do you even need fighters in the cage at that point if you're going to have VR headsets on? I was playing Resident Evil. I think it was Resident Evil 7. I think it was Biohazard or something. I don't remember. I don't know if I had a number. I think it was like an offshoot. I was playing that game. Fantastic game. Had the VR headset on. It was a VR game. Or at least, I got the headset and it was compatible. And I was playing the game, and it was amazing. It seemed so real. I played it for hours and hours. I got a bad stomach ache. I got nauseous because I played for so long. I get motion sick so easy. I hate it. And then you know what? I took off the headset, and no bad guys were there. No zombies. I wasn't in the haunted mansion anymore. My reality, my actual surroundings it was a whole totally different thing. You don't have to have fighters in the cage at that point if you're going to be sitting there with the headset on. Fighters aren't even going to have to cut weight anymore. We continue to live in the Truman Show. I cannot believe that these people think that this is the product that people want to consume. It's getting further and further away, and nobody is listening to the feedback. It's almost like they're taunting us and memeing on us and just trolling us at this point.